All right, Grae, you say you didn't watch any, but you watched some of the reviews from
Yeah, I watched
Desperu and
the
Az?
king of cringe, this Bruin as because 100% they were gonna cover that. They were gonna cover Robin Hood, so I watched them instead. Yeah, I don't know. It's typical CW. It's like it's like Gotham Knights, but in another skin. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's like yeah,
Well, I guess the reason why I want to bring it up is because I guess the
the,
director, director X,
yeah, the
was complaining that the show was getting quote unquote review bombed. Now here's the thing. Let's say if the show was review bombed in a positive way, would you still call it review bomb?
right.
I don't think so, right? So
Yeah,
the thing is like we mentioned a couple of weeks ago, let's say yeah, it got review bombed. Those people who review bombed it should still have their voices heard. Is because they don't like what they're seeing,
yeah,
right? It's not being review bombed purposefully. Like I'm pretty sure that the negative you know, feedback that, director X that the fact that he's
yeah.
getting from this terrible TV show is because the show sucks, right? And it's it's pretty shitty in my opinion for this guy just like, oh, the reason why you don't like my shit is because you're racist or you're sexist or whatever bullshit. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because that comes to us from Bounding in the Comics. Says Robin Hood director melts down over series of negative reception. Claims show is being review bombed by racists. um, so here's the thing. I don't typically write reviews. The only review that I actually wrote was for Transformers 1 for the Michael Bay movie. Right? If you don't remember in that movie, I think Optimus Prime went into like basically went to Sam Witwicky's house, right? And then like all the powers went out, and then they started freaking out. And then he's trying to hide the fact that there's Transformers, and he's also trying to hide the fact that Megan Fox is in his room. And then the dad was like, "No, open the door, Sam." And the mom's like, "Are you masturbating? Are you masturbating?" All right, like it's a joke for me. I thought that's the only good like Bay Formers movie. I didn't watch Bumblebee, but one of the reviewers says, "Oh my God, I can't believe this movie said masturbation. My 8-year-old son was in the audience and I had to tell him what masturbation was. I can't believe it that there's masturbation in this movie. I can't believe they said it. They shouldn't have said it. My 8-year-old son was, he was, shocked." I'm like, bitch. So I responded directly to this lady. I was like, "You stupid ass bitch. The movie is PG-13. And whose fault is it for bringing an 8-year-old boy to watch Transformers? Is your fucking fault." So basically, I just like she basically gave it a 1 star because of that, right? It's just it's so stupid, right? Like it's your fucking fault, you dumbass cunt. Well, yeah. So that's the only time I actually reviewed something because I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off by that one comment. Oh shit. But yeah. Anyways, do you believe that people who are quote unquote review bombing this are racist, or do you think what they actually the reason why they're complaining about it, or the reason why they gave it a 1 star is because it's actually bad?
Yeah, I'll go back to Asmon Gold on this take on that. Yeah. Review bombing is not fairly good, but they have the right to do that because that is also a means of expressing that it was a bad product. Yeah, it's not good. Like they're trying to dilute the score. They're trying to manipulate the score, but they have every right to do that. And if it was legitimately good, it's gonna get overwritten by legitimate good reviews anyway.
Yes.
So yeah,
like
it's
I'm pretty sure
that's
for like a movie that everyone hated, right? Like or a TV show that everyone hated, there will be some people who just want to hate it because they want it to fail, right? They want
yeah,
to see you fail. Like
yeah.
because there's a lot of people who want you to succeed, but there are people who want you to fail.
I want to
So
see
there are
that.
people who
Yeah,
wants to show the fail, like One Piece. Oh, I don't like it is because they didn't dabble on the LGBTQ stuff, right? Like I remember when we were earlier today when we were on the Legion Memer stuff, they mentioned that they were originally thinking about making Kobe and what's it called again? Captain Axehand's son, like
Oh
a
yeah,
couple,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't, right?
Mhm.
It's because
Yeah.
why the fuck would you need to? But imagine if they did, people will complain, right? People will actually complain. Like, but the thing is that it's funny because they chose those two is because both of them are they identify as they them, right? So
Yeah.
it's like I'm pretty sure maybe the they thems, you know, the non-binary crowd really wanted that in the story, but Oda says no, and they're probably like review bombing it. But the show overall was a positive. The people loved it, so yeah, it will, like you said, it will get drowned out by the good like reviews that are coming in. All right, well, I have to talk about this one right here. The Rogue Attraction says Ghostbusters had a ghost giving head. Come on, but that's a good movie though. That's a good movie. Grae, do you know which Ghostbuster we're talking about?
Probably not. Honestly, probably not.
The original one. So it was Dan Aykroyd. I believe he was in like a room or something like that, and like his zipper, his fly goes down. His zipper just goes down, and then his pants opens up, and like he leans his head backwards, and his eyes get crossed. Like it doesn't show anything, but it's a ghost. But you sort of, as a kid, I had no idea what the fuck that was. But as an adult, I'm like, oh shit, he's getting a blowjob. Oh goddamn. But yeah, but overall, the rest of the movie was good, right? The rest of the movie was entertaining, and according to a lot of people, it still holds up. So I think that's right. All right, let's continue reading this article. Apparently unable to accept that his modern reimagining of the arrow slinging outlaw may only appeal to a very small niche of audiences, Robyn Hood, Julian Christian Lutz has lashed out at critics of his new series, accusing them of being not just angry nerds, but also outright racists.
Yes. Hold on. Yeah, I saw Alan Voss's comment. Take a look at the mannequin at the back.
The fuck? Oh, man, this guy's weird. This guy's weird, man. What, you're being interviewed. Why do you have that? Like, if you're being interviewed, just like, okay, oh shit, oh yeah, that thing, that mannequin back there is gonna cause problems. I should remove this mannequin so it's not in the interview video. No, I'm just gonna leave it there. It's edgy. You know, the millennials will like it. This guy's crazy.
Yeah.
But let's see. So what Julian Christian Lutz, they're also known as Director X. Wow, so edgy, man. Okay. Created by Lutz, otherwise known as his alias Director X, and featuring a story by Orphan Black story coordinator Chris Roberts, the 8-episode near-fi action drama is described by its host network, Canada's Global Television Network, as a contemporary reimagining of Robyn Hood, wherein Robyn is a fearless young woman who is not just another superhero with abilities normal people don't have. Here's the thing, though. Robyn Hood was never a superhero. I wouldn't consider him as well. The original Robyn Hood was a superhero. He was more of a thief.
Yeah.
But the thing is that people are like, well, Batman is he doesn't have any superpowers, and you guys call him a superhero. Yeah, point taken. But the thing is that I never considered Robyn Hood a superhero. He was more of a hero than anything else. Right? There's nothing super about him. Okay. She is a Gen Zer driven by the injustices of today who embraces the heroic, hopeful, and playful elements of the world's most recognizable folk hero. Details the series' official synopsis. She learns to fight for what's right, to care for and lead her followers, and like all Robyn Hoods since the first ballot, Robyn Hood holds those in power to account by using their greed against them to help her community. So basically, I'm pretty sure this story was probably written by Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC. Do you know why? Because they're just trying to steal bread to feed their family. Oh man. But
yeah, the first episode already kind of diminishes that because they're like stealing from the evil tycoon with his I think it's coins, I believe. Pretty sure those were high value coins. So you're not exactly, and for who, right?
Mhm.
Not really. Yeah, you're not really stealing for the poor. And to add, like, what led her to that was because of what happened to her mom. And her mom really did violate the law. It's not like a peaceful protest in a sense that they're outside the premises and um raising their voices. She literally went inside the house. So how is
Mhm.
that not a violation of the law? Stuff like that. So
Yeah,
a lot of
especially
this.
yeah, especially this is like modern day, right? It's like modern
Yeah.
day is like, it's like 21st century stuff. Breaking and entering, that's going to jail, man. You're going to look,
Yeah.
but like this is in like what New Nottingham or whatever it is or whatever. It's yeah, they're basically in like they're not in the US. So like they're not gonna get in trouble for that stuff. When Robyn finds herself fighting for her home and her family against local property developer John Prince and the sheriff of the New Nottingham, Robyn and her band the Hood decides to fight back, righting the wrongs of the corrupt elite to give back to the people who are living under their regime. Yeah, those are called aren't those like the property owners and
Yeah.
like like the landlords? It's like, hey, you're stealing our shit. You're stealing, you're
Yeah.
stealing our money, right? The reason why like I think this is funny, I was watching a video on Twitter the other day, and it's basically a lady getting arrested for stealing stuff at Walmart, right? And of course she's being filmed, and she basically when a cop is cuffing her, she's literally screaming on top of her lungs, "Racist, racist, racist," over and over and over again, right? Because stealing is considered, if you got to let me steal your shit, and if you don't let me steal your shit, you're a racist. Break if I'm, if you don't allow me to break the law, you are racist. Yeah, yeah, they say Walmart is racist. Yes, Danny Tate. They're basically saying Walmart is racist for arresting her. Like, it's just such a backwards world, man. It's like petty theft, no one cares about anymore, right? Like that's why you see people who are like walking in and out of like Target, Macy's,
Yeah.
Home
Wait,
Depot.
quest is was the cop arresting her white?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
didn't
guess
care
because
about the race of that, you know?
it kind of reminds me of before the meetup we had. We went to the US also last year. We witnessed someone trying to take some cereal and some bread and a couple of groceries, trying to leave without paying. And then there was this I'm pretty sure the guard, and he wouldn't let him slide. So they ended up like fighting, literally like smacking each other. But he didn't use the race. He didn't use the race card. He didn't say racist. So I was just wondering, maybe that's why I was asking. Maybe the cop was white. That's why she was using the race card.
Yeah, so Booming Bob says he was. Yes, he was. So, like even nowadays like it's just we're just pointing the facts out. We're not trying to, race bait or like make any trouble or anything like that. We're just pointing it out. Like also saw another video where like a person, like a cop is there to like facilitate an event or like block off stuff, right? But I think it might have been in Philadelphia, but the fact that the cops were white, they said that you guys do not belong here. We need black cops instead. I'm just like,
Oh God.
yeah, it's it's I think that the fact that their TV shows are normalizing the bad behavior, right? Like they're like, oh, there's that girl who I think she called herself like I forgot what her name was already, but like she was literally filming herself like on Instagram, like robbing stuff. I'm not sure if she was robbing stuff, but she was filming it, right? And like there was like people breaking into the iPhone, the Apple store, and stealing iPhones and iPads and stuff like that because of racial injustice. So I'm gonna steal a bunch of shit. And then the fact that she was documenting it, she got arrested in a state like within like an hour or so. And then like she's literally crying on the mugshot. I'm like, what do you think was gonna happen, dude? It's like you did this to yourself, right? You fucked around, you found out.
Yeah.
Literally documenting your own crimes. Oh man. All right, let's continue. All right. Making its television debut on September 27th, rather than the praise and adulation Lutz was no doubt expecting, the series was met with a less than favorable reception. Per roughly 1,600 user ratings given to IMDb as of writing, who is currently the only site with user reviews to list the series, 1,300 of those audience members left the series with an outright 1 out of 10. Conversely, 81 rated the series a 2 out of 10, 38 found themselves somewhere in the middle, and 121 considered Robyn Hood to be perfect.
Yeah, exactly. 10 out of 10. 121.
Holy shit. But before we continue, Marley with the 5 gifted memberships. Yo, thank you so much, Marley.
Thank you.
Holy crap. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Thank you. But yeah, so a perfect score. Nothing wrong with it. This is review bombing in a positive way. Right? So there's nothing wrong with it. 10 out of 10. Like you said, if there wasn't if this was a good thing, like there was like a positive effect on a movie with that, like you said, with what Asmongold said, if this was flipped, like the 10%, the 1% would be like it's the one ratings will be the 7%, and then the 10 out of 10 will be the 84. Right? Then you'll be like, okay, why you're gonna read why is it bad? Why is it bad? Why is no one liking it? But the fact that unanimously, not unanimous, but over majorative, like 84% is considering it bad. But is there a reason why though? Right? I'm pretty sure, like, do you think that this is accurate though? Given on what you heard from Desperu and Az?
Yeah. It's inevitable. There's gonna be some people who's gonna review bomb it, but that doesn't make their single opinion about it invalid. So yeah, I believe, and I don't believe in that. The 10 was meant to try to combat the 0. It's just copium. Then everyone in between, I can see, yeah, it's valid.
Yeah. I'm gonna highlight this one right here. Denny Tate says 10 out of 10 are Director X's alt accounts. Damn, he was like, oh man, I spent the ladder of the night typing in 121 10 out of 10 reviews just to make sure. And basically the reviews are basically say best show ever, great, nothing wrong with it, love seeing representation. This is so good, there's nothing wrong with it.
But I will give credit. I will give one thing about this show. I have never seen Desperu laugh so hard on a show. Like, I've seen him review so many TV shows now, but I have never seen him laugh so hard. So that's an achievement.
Oh man. Let's see. Met with this huge disparity in review scores, Lutz took to his personal Twitter account on October 3rd to decry #Robyn Hood is getting 1 stars from countries where the show doesn't air or stream. This is what y'all on? He questioned. Review bomb IMDb for a show you haven't seen. Disappointed in y'all. A real mask off moment. Y'all looking like real goofs. Robyn Hood, Wednesday, 10 p.m. at Global TV and Stack TV. In fairness to Lutz's given human nature and the workings of the internet, it's admittedly certain that a number of Robyn Hood 1-star critics did not watch the series and only sought to sink its reputation from any number of reasons, including, unfortunately, racism. So basically, that's what he said. Let's see. Where's the one that he was like bitching about, like neurotic? He's like pointing to it. Let's see.
We're about to get to it. Yeah.
Okay. Is it further down? Okay, probably. All right.
VPN. Yeah, there. The VPN argument.
Let's see. However, this could be seen the same as the 121 10-star reviews, rather than Robyn Hood being one of the greatest television experiences of all time. It's more likely that while some viewers truly enjoy the show that much, everyone has their own tastes. Its supporters also sought to conversely boost the series profile, with some undoubtedly seeing their positive rating as an act of political activism. Further, it should be noted that though the series is currently region locked to the White North, these international ratings may be a result of the audiences using a VPN to watch the show. A workaround which was itself heavily promoted by Lutz in the lead up to Robyn Hood's release. Asked by a fan back in September 27th if the series had an American broadcaster yet, the director of Drake's Hotline Bling music video asserted, "Not yet. It's VPN time." Literally supporting VPN, right? Like, look, we all use VPN, but the thing is that you're gonna get highlighted in this shit. Faced with a number of Twitter users recalling his previous tip, Lutz exclaimed, "You have all arrived. I love how these folks see an obvious review bomb and say, VPN, y'all really play stupid." Bitch, didn't you just say it's VPN time?
Yeah, exactly. That's the
Oh my god, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ryan Kendall says, "You literally told people to use VPN to watch it internationally a few days ago. Laugh out loud. Now you're acting like it's a wild thing to suggest. I know this is hard to imagine, but maybe people don't like the show." Let's see. He responded with, "Okay, bud. It's an obviously bombing. Even if these people actually watch the show, you all act like what it is in front of our face isn't happening." Yeah, this is a guy like a hardcore COPIUM, man. Like there it is. Oh shit. This is from Neurotic. He said alternate opening for Robyn Hood. And it's
yeah.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you reckon that you know what makes it funny? The background music is from the show.
Oh, really? Yeah.
The background music.
I'm not gonna play it just in case. That's so funny, dude. Oh shit. Yeah, and I remember he was pointing at it. He's like, "Oh, you guys are like racist or some shit," right? Let's see. Let's go and finish off with this. What his comment says: "My comments are filled with people saying my show isn't getting review bombed as they pile into every social media platform to talk shit. But I'm sure IMDb is sacred ground where y'all would never act as you do here, IG or Twitter. Y'all really think people can't see what is happening." Yeah, I think. Yeah, he's just basically salty. He's basically salty. His show sucks. Yeah. We talked about this when we first saw it, right?
Yeah.
When we first saw that there's going to be a black version of reimagining version of Robyn Hood, and we're just like, "Yo, this is gonna suck," right? And didn't you say it's like the same, like basically the same people that did is it like Gotham Knights? Is that true? Like a CW writing type, basically?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for checking out this segment of the Project Eggroll podcast. If you like what we do here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will know next time when we go live. We do go live every Saturday at 8 p.m. Once again, we are just getting started. Tons of more video to come. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.